They're tearing up the pinelands. That's how environmentalists and people who love that region describe the actions of some off-road vehicle enthusiasts who are destroying plant and animal life at Wharton State Forest. Ed Rogers has the story in tonight's Environment Report.
This is what's left of a small pond in Wharton State Forest. It's part of the Pinelands Preservation Area, important habitat for wildlife such as pinelands tree frogs. It's supposed to get the strictest protection.
Vehicles that are specially equipped to drive into mud and deep water, and the folks who enjoy driving those vehicles, you know, just drove through this enough times until the vegetation was destroyed and the habitat was destroyed.
People who hike, kayak, and enjoy this natural area say that a small minority of off-road vehicle drivers are coming to remote areas of the Pinelands on the weekend and driving recklessly. Some of it has been captured on YouTube. Drivers are not allowed to leave the dirt roads that are already here. Some of the trucks are cutting their own paths and running over rare plants like Candy's labilla and Pine Barrens smokegrass.
This is a global rarity, and Pine Barrens in New Jersey is one of the best stronghold populations for this grass.
Environmentalists say they've seen an increase in damage in the last 2 years.
This particular area is just one of the worst spots where we see some of the worst damage that has taken place.
Besides destroying the habitat, environmentalists say some of the people who bring their off-road vehicles back here are engaged in another illegal activity. This area is littered with beer cans scattered around the remnants of a large campfire, an activity banned during the current drought.
There are some that are just outright outlaws, and they just enjoy doing this, and they think they can evade the law enforcement people, so they do it knowingly.
Environmentalists want to see an end to special use permits for off-road vehicle clubs and an increase in patrols by the state park police and conservation officers.
They need to be able to get some law enforcement people into this area on a regular basis, but for the most part this is happening on weekends, and so they just need to have enough people to patrol these areas and issue citations to the people who are committing the offenses.
DEP officials say they're aware of the problem and understand the concern. A spokesman for the department says manpower is a problem, though, and that the people involved are a moving target in a 100,000-acre region, often changing the locations where they meet. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Tabernacle.